So we're here with Jenny Odell, Light Source Artist of the Month. Jenny, you're sort of blowing up lately, all over the place. Saw you on Jen Beckman, and you just had a show at Google.
Yeah.
And what's your background like, or how did you get to do this kind of design work?
So I started making these in school. I was just really fascinated with Google Satellite, and I was spending all this time scrolling around on it anyway. And the first one I did was empty parking lots, 144 empty parking lots, because I was noticing how many enormous, completely empty parking lots there were. So I wasn't really sure of why I was doing it at the time. I just thought it would be fascinating to see them all next to each other, and sort of in doing that I ended up arranging them in this very odd way that I ended up continuing. But so yeah, I started in school. That was 2 years ago, but I've been continuing to make them since then, but kind of putting more thought into why I'm doing them and what kinds of things I'm choosing to put out. So yeah.
And then how have you been getting your stuff out there? I've seen you all over the place.
I actually can't really take credit for that because right after I graduated, somebody posted one of my images on Tumblr called "Things Organized Neatly," appropriately enough, and from there it just got reposted, and it just kind of ended up in all the right places. And then Jen Beckman saw it on one of these Tumblrs, and once I got on 20 by 200, it was just kind of downhill from there. I didn't really have to do anything.
That's
So.
awesome.
Yeah.
So 20 by 200's been working out really well.
Yeah, it's really great. They have really good PR. They write a nice little thing about your piece every time it comes out, and they handle all the shipping and everything. The printing quality is good, not as good as here.
And then what shows do you have going on recently or coming up or anything in the pipelines?
The one show that I have coming up the soonest is in the end of October. Intersection for the Arts is having a show. It's like a group show. I don't know what the title is yet, but I just know it has to do with mapping. So I'm going to put some new pieces that I'm printing. Well, I brought the files for it today.
Okay.
For that show they're actually very different. They don't look like this, but they still have to do with Google Satellite.
Nice.
But yeah, I just, right now all of the pieces that I got printed here are at Google headquarters, sort of indefinitely,
Nice.
until they find someone else they want to put in their stairwell.
Okay.
So, yeah, so that show just kind of is going on. And then there are some other ones that are in a show in France that's just coming down this next week.
Cool.
Yeah.
What's the sizes usually that you're doing?
I print them this size, so 2 feet by 2 feet.
Uh-huh.
I just kind of started with that size, and it's easy to keep. Since they're collections, I just sort of want them to be consistent. But the ones in France were printed over there, and those were really, really big,
Cool.
which made them look very different.
Yeah.
But yeah, the new pieces that I'm about to do are probably going to have to be a lot bigger, just because the pieces are really small.
Is that like the Dolores Park thing?
Yeah.
Yeah, those are awesome.
Yeah, so I think it's just I just want people to be able to see the details. And also it's surprising how much detail you can get from Google satellite imagery. People think it's going to be really blurry, but you can actually see a lot.
Cool. I think that's about it.
Okay.
Sound good?
All right.
Thanks for telling
Thank you.